Hello everyone, welcome to Heartypedia channel. If you are here, you may be wondering how you can increase your testosterone. Is there any food out there that can help boost testosterone? If yes, would you like to know how they can help you and what you need to do? This video is for you. In this video, we are going to talk about some foods that are testosterone boosters, so stay focused and watch the video until the last food because it's one of the favorite foods I have ever known. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can share with you the top healthy tips regularly. Before we move on to the list of foods, let's have a quick definition of testosterone. It is a hormone that enhances the sex drive of men. Some also call it the male hormone. It has other functions as well, such as muscle growth and sperm production. It is also found in females in some quantity. The secret to boosting testosterone lies in boosting protein, fats, and healthy carbs. So what foods will provide us with such pure nutrition? Let's get started with the foods. Number 1. Tuna. While we are all aware that fish, especially tuna, is a major source of protein and healthy fats, it is also extremely helpful in boosting testosterone levels. The secret lies in a special nutrient found in the tuna. That is vitamin D. Vitamin D has been associated with the better production of testosterone hormones. People are found to have higher testosterone levels who eat vitamin D-rich food than those who do not, and there is enough evidence to support that. You can also use canned fish. It will not affect the benefits, but I recommend going with the fresh ones as there is no alternative to fresh fish's taste. If you dislike the tuna, then you can go for other fish rich in vitamin D like sardine fish or salmon. Here I want to mention that these fish also contain mercury, which is a harmful element for our body, so you must consume fish in moderation. You can have a maximum of 2 or 3 servings of tuna fish every day. Taking more than this limit can cause mercury to gather up in your body and can cause harm. Number 2. Ginger. Ginger is a basic necessity of our everyday life. We use it as spices and in many recipes for taste. Not only that, but it had also been part of medicine for centuries. But it has been discovered that ginger has such elements in it which can help boost testosterone hormones. The studies are still going and there is not enough scientific evidence to support the theory. However, the experiments were done on rats, and the rats who were given ginger or ginger extracts had a rise in the testosterone hormones while the other rats did not. The studies were not conducted on humans yet, but since the inner build of rats is pretty similar to humans, it was considered accurate. It is only recently confirmed by another study. 77 males were given ginger supplements, and after 3 months, they showed a 17% rise in testosterone. So you can eat ginger every day. You can add them to your recipes or use them as spices. Just increase the daily intake of what we had before. Number 3. Oysters. Oyster is a food loved a lot by the world, and its benefits on sexual hormones are not a mystery. Oysters are used to improve sexual energy since ancient Rome and have only been confirmed by science recently. Oysters are a zinc-rich food, and zinc is linked with the high production of testosterone hormones and enhances sexual drive in men. According to a study, the extract of oysters were also given to rats and observed amazing results. So, oysters are a proven food that helps you increase testosterone hormones. It is also surprisingly effective against people with a condition known as hypogonadism. It is a condition in which males have very low production of hormones. Oysters have shown promising results for such people too. You can have raw oysters, or there are different supplements out there in the market that serve the purpose of boosting hormones in males. If you do not like eating oysters, you can go in nuts, poultry, red meat, or other shellfish. However, the advice is still consuming them in limits. Excess zinc taken from any food can be harmful to us. Number 4. Pomegranates. We all know this fruit is amazing. Many call it the fruit of heaven. But it's not just nutrition and taste. The centuries-long superstition that pomegranates promote sexual drive and fertility turned out to be true after scientific evidence. A study was conducted on many people, including men and women. All of them drank pomegranate juice for 17 days. The scientists then tested their saliva. 24% increase of testosterone hormones were found in the saliva of both males and females. The people also experienced many other benefits like mood improvement and blood pressure control. Pomegranate is also an antioxidant and removes unhealthy elements from our bodies. The question remains, how much can you have of this food every day? And the answer is moderation. Twice a day is pretty normal, as this is a fruit and has high levels of fructose. To avoid sugar content, you need to not consume more than 2 pomegranates a day. If you add some other hormone-boosting activities like exercising daily and reducing stress, you can just naturally increase your testosterone a lot. Number 5. Leafy green vegetables. We have discussed enough fish and oysters. Now let's move on to food veggie lovers or vegans in general would like to eat to boost their testosterone hormones. Yes, there is an entire list of green food that you can eat every day and have a testosterone boost. Let's start with spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, as they are rich sources of magnesium. Just like vitamin D and zinc, this is another important nutrient that is linked to boosting our hormones and sexual drive. It is proven by a study after many people of sedentary lives started consuming veggies, and after a few weeks shows a huge rise of testosterone in their bodies. I want to mention that the increase in testosterone levels was even higher in people with a non-sedentary life. So, what are the other veggie-related foods that are high in magnesium and will help you boost the sex hormone? You can consume lentils, grains, nuts, seeds, and beans. Add some of these veggies to fish or oyster and make a perfect diet and consume all the nutrition your body wants and kick your testosterone hormones to high levels. Number 6. Fortified plant milk. As we discussed earlier, the essential nutrition is vitamin D, and we need to have it to boost our testosterone. Just one food is not enough to absorb this necessary vitamin. We all know that vitamin D is a sunshine vitamin, but not all of us have a life to just sit in the sun and absorb it all. So, we need to move on to the other rich vitamin D source, and which is fortified plant milk. Tons of fortified plant milks are out there. You can find such as milk from almonds, flax, hemp, and soy, all rich with sources of vitamin D. These plant milks will boost your testosterone and you will feel the positive change in yourself within weeks. Just make sure to check the nutrition labels of the product if you pick banded products from the market. It was a concern recently that soy lowers testosterone, but not a single research or evidence is present to support that. There's other vitamin D rich plant milk you can enjoy, such as orange juice and cereals. Number 7. Extra virgin olive oil. While we are aware of so many harmful oils out there, we also know some of the best and beneficial oils. One of them is olive oil, and the health benefits we can get from olive oil are not a mystery. It is probably the best oil we have, and every dietitian and doctor always recommends adding it into our diet. Despite all that, no one had guessed about its testosterone hormone boosting ability until science exposed it to us. So, how does it help us in our testosterone level? Let's find out. Apart from the monosaturated fats and vitamin E content, extra virgin olive oil was observed to have a high amount of serum, which is linked to an increase in testosterone hormone. A small-scale study proves olive oil increases the amount of luteinizing hormone. This hormone has a role to promote the testes cell to boost testosterone production. So add it into your diet and enhance your hormone production, along with weight loss or whatever your health goal is. Just keep the consumption within limits. It is fat after all, an oil, and an excess of good fats will be bad. If your body does not need it, it will be stored as body fat. Number 8. Beef. I am sure many of you have been waiting for the beef to appear on the list. Well, here's the good news. Beef is indeed a testosterone booster, along with all the benefits it brings to our body. It is the best alternative for poultry, and it provides us with enough amount of protein. It is now found that many portions of beef can boost testosterone as well. The liver is an extra rich source of vitamin D, and, as we discussed earlier, it is the main source of hormone production. Despite all that, many questions related to health concerns have arisen. Eating too much red meat is not good for health at all. Not only the high cholesterol level is the problem, but it can also lead to chronic diseases like cancer. So the recommendation is to eat red meat twice or thrice a day max. We hope you find this video beneficial. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of health tips and much more. Check out this playlist of Heartypedia channel. Until we bring the next video, stay tuned. See you.